What's up, fellas? Had a loyal patron supporter that wanted me to talk about the characteristics of the women who had the most success with me. All right, and I think this comes from a perspective of he's wondering, like, okay, AMS have always had a lot of options. So, exactly what were the characteristics of the women who were able to maintain your attention? All right, as y'all guys know, as somebody who having a lot of options, the thing is actually maintaining that person's attention. The same goes for you guys who date attractive women. What are you going to do to maintain her attention? She has a lot of options. That's why I tell you to bring value. So what was the value that the women brought to my life to make them stay around? All right, let's get right into this. Happy to do this video. I think this is a good ass topic. Thank you, brother. Number one, guys, the number one characteristic that I've always taken heed to is a submissive woman. Now, guys, this is what I've come to theorize in my over 40 years, and y'all guys know why I don't want to say my age. Y'all know why. My OGs over here know why. If you know why I don't want to say my age, put it in the comments, please. But basically, guys, this is what I've come to theorize. Submissiveness is a state of mind. It's your perspective of submissiveness. And I'm speaking for the woman. Some women view submissiveness as strength, while others view it as weakness. Plain and simple. It's just how it actually takes strength for a woman to be submissive. Okay, guys, that actually takes strength and discipline. Did y'all guys know that? Same thing goes for holding frame. It's discipline. It's easy with the way things is in society today. All right, this gynocentric society. It's easy for a woman to not be submissive and to challenge you on everything. That's what society tries, and I'm not trying, it's winning, tells women to do, to challenge you on everything. So for a woman to ignore that bullshit and say, you know what? I want to be submissive. I want the man to lead the relationship. I don't want to challenge him on anything, on everything. That's why I come to theorize, guys. So now we talk about submissive as in a woman's attraction and all this. Cool. And if you're masculine, she got to be submissive. Cool. All that's cool. But at the end of the day, guys, y'all guys know very damn well there's some very masculine men that have some women that challenge them on every fucking thing. And actually put the man in his feminine. You'll have a man who is naturally masculine get with a woman who goddamn got a lot of masculine energy and turn him feminine. You have that. So it takes a state of mind. Guys, I am a natural leader. All right. It's always why I bumped heads with managers and everybody I work for. I bit my tongue not to get fired because a brother got bills. Okay, I got bills. So I bit my tongue. But there was not one job I've ever had that I didn't challenge the boss on something. I always knew I had to be an entrepreneur. I always knew I'm a natural born leader. I'll see something you doing and I think I got a better way to do it. But you're the boss or the supervisor. Also, I know the dynamics of a boss and supervisor. Every now and then, he got to show you who the boss is. Every now and then, he wants you to kiss the ring. It's the way it works, guys. I was just watching House of Dragon and the woman Rhaenyra. She wanted her husband, Aunt Damon, basically to bend the knee and stuff. She got to show everybody I'm the queen. You're the king regent. You're the king, but you're not the king. I'm the heir. So he had to bend the fucking knee. As disgusting of a scene as that was, I got the logic. All right, guys. So the point, damn, I can't believe I'm starting early on this goddamn rambling, guy. Let me bring it on back home. I'm talking about House of Dragon and Damon bending the knee to Rhaenyra. I don't have to know what the fuck that got to do with the goddamn video, but let me bring it on back in, guys. I'm improving. Y'all got to give me a little credit. I'm improving. I haven't bought up the African slave trade in over a year now. So just give me a little credit, guys. All right. I don't know how the fuck that got in there. But guys, I like a submissive woman. And as cool as it is, it's if you're masculine or she got high attraction, at the end of the day, it's a mindset too. Next, guys, her open-mindedness. And with this, y'all guys know I'm talking about sexually. The girls that I was in relationships with are women that I've slowed down with, so to speak, where it's like I'm not technically in a relationship, but I'm not really trying like that either. It's like I let more of it come. I rely more on choosing signals. And this will go back to when I was in the basement. I wasn't in a relationship, but I wasn't trying either, if that makes sense, guys. So I wasn't exclusive, but I wasn't looking, but I kept that. You know, I was like a basketball player with a trade option. That's what I was. You know, it's like, I don't want to use it, right? I don't want to use it. Well, basically in that situation, I would be the team, right? I don't want to use that option, but it's there. Y'all guys get what I'm saying? So even when I was in the basement and I would have girls and I would just date them one at a time, not that I was exclusive, but I'm not actively looking, but I'm keeping my options open. And I think that's kind of where that whole choosing signal thing started to formulate. All right. I ain't saying I created choosing signals. The first person I heard say choosing for you guys, the first person I heard say choosing was the song 3 6 Mafia with Project Pat and them. They was talking about some choosing and all that other shit, right? And then so obviously if it's choosing, you got to send signals for to choose, right? So that's where the whole choosing signals things came from. And that's a long time ago, right? That's early 2000. And I'm quite sure, from my understanding, it's an old saying with pimps back in the day where they would let the bitches choose them. The pimps would let the bitches choose who team they want to go on, right? So that's where the whole thing came from. Then my boys in the suburbs came up with IOIs. The good old indicators of interest. I wish I could put my foot in. Whoever asked came up with that bullshit. Indicators of interest. I wish I could indicate my foot in your ass. That is like the corniest goddamn. Just stick with flirt. My boys in the suburbs, just stick with flirting. Kill this indicators of interest bullshit. But getting back to the topic, guys, open-mindedness sexually. So when a woman is open-minded sexually, then I know that, hey, if I meet somebody that's open to coming involved with us, and this is pre-polyamorous lifestyle, which I live now, I've always been into threesomes. So basically, guys, how this dynamic would work, for all you guys, I'm going to give y'all a little tidbit now. I'm trying to think, did y'all pay me enough for this month? I'm trying to think how much my Patreon was on the first of the month to see if I'm going to give y'all this. I think I'm going to go and give it to you. I think it met my quota. Yeah, I think it met my quota. I'm going to give y'all this. All right, just because I'm happy with my Patreon payout on the first of the month. So basically, guys, how this dynamic work for all you guys who want threesomes and this lifestyle and stuff like this, right? It's a leverage thing. And basically, if you're a guy who has created leverage with options, what happens is a woman tries to buy more of your time. And what happens is you have this little talk with her. Yeah, just a little talk. We don't got to talk too long. I got to just make a couple statements, you know. I don't know. You ever ate some pussy before? Yeah, just say it like that. You know, it don't got to be too crass, you know. Just ask the bitch, you ever ate any pussy in it before? Well, you know, you want to speak more of me, it might be something you want to learn how to do. That's how that goes, guys. But it comes from a point of leverage, because you guys got to understand that even if a woman is bisexual, that doesn't mean she wants to share you, because women are by nature selfish, right? And they don't have no problem sharing you individually. I'm talking about at the same time, all right? even the chick that I in a polyamorous with lifestyle right now, I guarantee you she would much rather have me all to herself. But you can't have it that way. This ain't Burger King. You can't have it your way. If you want me and you want some of my attention, you might have to eat some pussy from time to time. And a little pussy to eat never killed nobody. And just let the woman know ain't no pussy eating never killed nobody. At least that I heard of. All right, guys. Next, their pursuit. And to be quite frankly with you guys, this could have been number one. The women that were able to be with me the longest and actually get my attention, and before I stopped being in a relationship, actually get me in a relationship, was the number one thing, and this probably could have been number one on the list, was they wouldn't let me go. They started pursuing me. They letting me know that, no, motherfucker, you ain't going no goddamn well. They would text 3-4 times a day, call 3-4 times a day. So here's my logic, guys. I'm a proponent of the old phrase, love who loves you. So let me ask you guys something. If you had the choice between a 10 who is indifferent to you, showing indifference to you, or an 8 that is smothering you and wants to be with you every second of the day and making it easy for you, and we all have had this before. We all have had those girls that she would clear her schedule for you. You couldn't even fathom her canceling on you. Like, we all have had those girls. Think about the girl who you knew liked you the most. Could you imagine her not wanting to see you for a day and actually canceling? The bitch would limp over that. The bitch literally could have got her leg amputated that morning, and her ass would limp over there or crawl over there with one leg. You rather sit around here and chase a girl who you've been so you would make more time for a girl who is indifferent. She's a little hotter, but she doesn't pursue you. She doesn't call you because she's the woman and she's the prize. Y'all 3 weeks in, yes, she always makes herself available when you want to see her, but she still doesn't call or text or anything. She's still making you do all that. Yeah, she makes herself available, but it doesn't make you feel good opposed to the girl who texts you first thing in the morning and last thing at night. So the girls that got my attention were the women who actually showed effort in getting me, who treated me like I was the prize. Now, we got to be honest. You can't goddamn be no whale and showing no effort and think let's not get carried away, guys. I ain't say some 4 or 3 could just put some effort in and I'm just going to be like, oh, well, she liked me, so no, it don't work that way. You gotta meet my minimum attraction level standard also, which is, for me, I would say my minimum, I would say a 7.5. I want to say 8, but let's just say a 7.5. Let's be the benefit of the doubt. The average person minimum attraction requirement is usually around a 5 or 6 to them. For me, with the options, it's probably going to be a 7.5 or 8. A Chris Brown or a Drake is probably going to be like a 9. Like y'all seen all them girls that taking a picture with Chris Brown on it. I guarantee he wouldn't fuck none of them. He would not fuck none of them. I guarantee you. Because they have more options than me. The more options you have, the higher that level of attraction got to be attained. Because you have more options. You can be more picky. All right? I'm not fucking Chris Brown. I'm not Usher. I'm not Drake. So I'll take a 7.5, 8 as my minimum. I won't fuck a 5 or a 6. I'll fuck the shit out of. I want to say 8, but I'm just being generous with 7.5. Next, guys, they were agreeable. What I've come to learn, guys, is you have some people who just like to disagree just for the sake of disagreeing. They're called contrarians. You have some women that you can say the sky's blue and they would say, no, the sky's orange. And you say, well, why would they do that? Just mind games. Just stupid. Skip betas. A fucking troll. That's what they are. Just want to troll. It just cause an issue for whatever reason. You just have women like that who just won't. I got a family member. I won't say what family member. I got a family member that just disagree just for the sake of disagreeing. And even if you go show and Google and show him the facts in his face, he would say that's wrong and that you got the information wrong. That's how he is. So you have the girls that have been with me the most, basically by being agreeable. And all I'm saying with agreeable, guys, you don't got to agree if I say something stupid. But you have people that just disagree for no reason at all. Just no reason. Guys, if I want to be a contrarian, I can be a contrarian. If I was to be on the debate team, guys, no matter what the topic is, I can make a debate that Obama was a good president. I can make a case that he was a bad president. I can make a case that Donald Trump is a good president. I can make a case that he was a bad. I can debate all day on either side of the fence. I can debate feminism has been good for America. I can debate it's been terrible for America. Any fence. I can argue on any way. I can make an argument on anything. Anything. No matter what it is. I can make an argument that capitalism is good. I can make an argument that capitalism is shit. So we all can just disagree just to disagree and I just want to disagree with somebody. You have some guys in the comments, I'm just like, dude, this dude here just disagree just to disagree. I don't even think he believes what he's saying. He just wants to disagree, just want to argue. So for me, guys, women who were agreeable, who didn't try to always come in with this bullshit. And it's just a mind fuck, guys. It's just to get a rise out you. I hope you guys understand that when y'all, basically this is trolling. Basically this is like a form of gaslight. Now, in a debate, if you're debating somebody like a debate team or something, then that's just the nature it is. You're supposed to be a debater, right? But in real life, we don't got to turn something that we both know to be true into an argument just because you want to fuck with my head and get a rise out of me. And lastly, guys, they were grateful. How do I know they was grateful? You always can tell what they call it, reciprocity. That's it, reciprocity. I know I'm saying it wrong. You fucking, hold on. My boys in the suburbs, tell me how to say it right. Reciprocity. Reciprocation, motherfucker. You fucking geeky ass motherfucker. Now, what I mean by that, guys, is how I tell a woman grateful, thank you is nice. I like thank you. Say thank you, that's fine. What she do for me. Somebody who's grateful is give and take. What you get from women that are not grateful, you give, they never give. They only take. You go out, you take her to a nice dinner and stuff like that. You come home, you say, hey, babe, you mind rubbing my shoulder? That's a problem. But you just spent $300 on a dinner date. You said, baby, give me a neck massage. It's a problem. She'll do it, but she got an attitude. That's not grateful. She might whisper thank you out the corner of her mouth. Okay, great. That's cool. But reciprocation is better. That's what so the women who have been with me, they have brought value to me also. Just laying on your back ain't bringing value. I need more than that. All right, guys. So that's what the women who had, the characteristics of what the women had that was able to stay with me the longest, guys. All right. I'll get back with you guys later.